So you had this, one of the times that you got landed in jail, there was a failed robbery.
Which one is this?
So,
There's quite a few of us.
you ended up in jail. From the witness, it said there was a robbery that went awry, that didn't go the way it's planned. You ended up getting locked up for that. You remember what we're talking about?
Yeah. Well, we planned on, somebody gave us a score. It was around Christmas time. I needed money to buy some good gifts for the family and everything, and I didn't have any. And we got a score. A score is a robbery. And this guy that picked up a payroll at a bank and dropped it and went to his place, and it was all cash. He gave cash out for paychecks. So we found out about it. So we're laying for him, me and this guy laying for him, and I have a gun on me because I'm going to rob him. And he's not showing up on time. So I get out of the car, but I didn't want to take the gun with me, just in case for some stupid reason I get stopped or something. So I walk across the street and I look around, and here he is. He pulls up and I don't have the gun on me. So I try to rob him without the gun. And he starts screaming, and all the people came out. And they end up getting me, and they actually hog-tied me until the cops came.
So who hog-tied you?
The people that worked for him came running out. He was screaming. They all came running out, and they caught me in the act of trying to get the money. I didn't want to leave without the money. So didn't want to give it to me, and I didn't have a gun to scare him with.
So you forgot the gun.
Yes.
Oh, man. So, in solitary, I have a question about that again. Were you ever suicidal in prison at any point in time, whether in solitary or otherwise?
This is the problem I had. I wasn't not really trying to kill myself. I was just trying to get out of things. But in federal prison, I was still getting a lot of coke brought into me. And once I started getting high, and then I ran out of the supply, I would get very crazy kind of thing. So I get depressed and all that there. So I think the cutting stuff that I did was just to get attention. But the other thing was, in federal prison, there was restrictions that you had. You had to be a certain place, a certain time, and all that there. And that was one of the ways where most people would just ignore me, including the guards, and I would run around free and have a little bit more freedom than most people would have because of that. So that became a trend for me too. Whenever I wanted to do whatever I wanted to do, I would do something stupid.
There's a guy that you mentioned. His name is Freddie D. Congelio. You know what I'm talking about?
That's Phyllis's father. Remember we spoke about my girl from Phyllis? That was her father.
What was important about that relationship?
Well, he didn't want me to go out with his daughter. And that one time I took her home from the Broadcasters Inn, which was a nightclub. Actually, a nightclub that ended up getting locked up for killing somebody. And not that night, though. And I took her home, and he didn't approve of it. That maybe she wasn't supposed to be out, or she was supposed to. Well, anyway, he came and tried to hurt me, and I ended up getting away from him. But then afterwards, a lot of coaching was brought into the scene, and they told me, just go there, face him face to face, and if you really love her, tell him that you love his daughter and that you want to start going out with her instead of sneaking around. So that's what I did, and then he let me go, start going out with her. But he never really approved of me.